number of years.
Cool basketball action. Tonight the visitors are the North Hardin Lady Trojans, led by Coach Vaughn Sysom. They come into this matchup with a 3-2 record, and they'll be taking on the Central Hardin Lady Bruins, led by Coach Glenn Peterson. The home team tonight comes in with a record of 1-5, and again, this is their second district matchup. This is the Lady Trojans district opener tonight, so we'll get to see this traditional rivalry, this big matchup between two of District 17's best, especially when you look at the matchup between the top two scorers. Juliana Stith for the Lady Bruins, averaging 19 points and 4 rebounds, and her counterpart, senior number 20, Peyton Isom, averaging 19 points and 3 rebounds. So we've got a great matchup between the teams. We've got a great matchup between the two leading scorers and two of the district's very best players here tonight. Now, I will say, if I'm going to make predictions, you've got to lean toward the Lady Trojans. They're last year's district champs. They have gotten off to a great start. They've added to a great roster. Obviously, they lost some good seniors. Ella Shear gone, and her three-point shooting. Des Bryant, her leadership, her strength inside. But I'm telling you, this North Hardin Lady Trojan squad has reloaded, and they are just that. It's what I would call an embarrassment of riches. They've got players top to bottom that can play. They have 6 girls that average over 8 points a game. That is unheard of in the high school game. Again, that is fantastic scoring top to bottom, your top 6 girls. Obviously, Peyton Isom averaging 19 a game. Junior Nevada Raphael, the second leading scorer, 10 points a game. She may be one of the best athletes you'll see in this district, even in this region. The only one that compares that's probably just a little better is Destiny McAllister at John Hardin. But Nevada Raphael is a phenomenal athlete all the way around and can just impose herself on a ball game with that athleticism, rebounding the ball and scoring the basketball. What I think is the best young post in the region, sophomore Destiny Scott. She's averaging 9.5 points and 8 rebounds, leading the team in rebounding. So that's super exciting there. Sophomore Alana DuBose played a lot last year as a freshman. She's averaging 8.5 a ball game, so that's exciting. By the way, let's talk about really exciting. Coach Vaughn Sysom has a transfer from Hawaii. Her name is Casey McKinney, sophomore, number 41. She's also a post player. She's averaging 9.5 and 4 rebounds. So they have just added to the strength of this already powerful squad. Inside game, outside game, they've got everything. They should be very solid defensively. Now, they're 3-2 coming in, not undefeated, but those 2 losses to top-rated types of teams. 4-point loss to Louisville Butler, who is a top 10 caliber team, and they were up 7 in that game late in the second half. And again, a Butler run late led to that defeat. They lost in overtime in a heartbreaker to Owensboro, again, who has a fantastic girls basketball program. So their 2 losses come to very good basketball teams. And so top to bottom, Coach Isom, and again, you've got all these great players, but you also have one of the best coaches. I know Coach Isom very well. He coached my daughter in AAU basketball. His 2 daughters are great friends of my daughters. I coached both of them in golf. So I've known Vaughn Sysom for over 7 or 8 years. And let me just tell you, great man and a fantastic coach. Loved having my girls in AAU and middle school basketball play for Vaughn Sysom. So you've got all this talent. You've got the coach. It's kind of a perfect storm for the Lady Trojans this year with the senior leader, Peyton Isom, along with a lot of this young talent, 3 very talented sophomores, and the junior Nevada Raphael. What a great mix to give a fantastic coach. And, oh, by the way, his assistant coach, Al Taft, is another coach that my daughter played for, and he's a fantastic coach as well. Loaded everywhere are the Lady Trojans. Can't speak more highly of what they've got going on. Now, I also, on the other side, love Coach Glenn Peterson, first-year head coach of the Lady Bruins, off to a rough start at 1-5, but he's doing a lot of great things to grow this program, and it's only a matter of time before he gets this program going in a great direction. They've got Juliana Stith leading the way, the junior. Senior Allie Link is the three-point shooter on the squad, averaging 9 points a game. Kaylin Huggins has been a great post for them, averaging 8 points and 10 rebounds a game. She has been somewhat dominant on the glass. I mean, you watch her on the boards, and she is really doing a great job rebounding. The problem is you cannot say for their squad what you can say for the Lady Trojans, and that's the depth issue. After those three, there's a little bit of a drop-off. Now, Sam Nelson has shown signs as a junior of really starting to grow and become a really good varsity-level player. I think the key for this squad is Gracie Blair, who adds a lot of rebounding and toughness, and she's number 30 is really going to have to come into her own. But they really, Gracie Blair averaging 3 points, Sam Nelson 5, and when you get to their sixth player, averaging just 2 points a ball game. So again, the top six at North all averaging 8.5 or better, and again, you're beyond your top three at Central Hardin. Not a lot of scoring. Again, scoring has been the issue, and honestly, to me, is the story of the night. They've got to be able to score the basketball. They've got to find ways to put the ball in the basket to be able to compete with this North Hardin, powerful North Hardin team. We're going to take a pause for just a moment here as we have the national anthem. We'll be back in just a minute after the anthem. Central Hardin's ROTC will present the colors. All right, the national anthem has played. The colors have been retired from the floor. And we'll be ready in just a moment for a longtime PA announcer, Brother Mike Bell, to announce the starting lineups here for the Lady Trojans and the Lady Bruins. And so the starting lineup for the Lady Trojans, an impressive one again. Peyton Isom, Nevaeh Raphael, Destiny Scott, Alana DuBose, and Casey McKinney. Again, the transfer, number 41. 3 of those girls sophomores, Scott, DuBose, and McKinney, and Raphael, a junior. The lone senior in the group, Peyton Isom. And so the starting lineups for the Lady Bruins: Juliana Stith, Allie Link, Caitlin Huggins, Sam Nelson, and Gracie Blair. Top 5 for the Lady Bruins squad. Tip goes to the Lady Trojans. McKinney's got it. Getting it to Scott out front. Again, to a post that can handle the ball out on the court. That's also impressive for this Lady Trojan squad. Isom going to reset against the zone here. 2-3. They're going to go into the post to Scott. They need to collapse on that. Isom for 3. She'll knock down her first attempt. Full court pressure coming for the Lady Bruins. They get it to the middle to Huggins. Back to Juliana Stith. It's man-to-man full court pressure. And Stith handling it okay with Raphael guarding into the corner. Raphael, again, so athletic, going to give Stith a hard time, make everything difficult on her. We saw that E-Town, when they played man in the first half, could not guard Juliana Stith man-to-man. She had 17 points in that first half, spinning out, losing it, getting the ball back. Looks like they're going to help and double-team her when they have the opportunity to do so. Allie Link working against Alana DuBose. There's Stith driving, getting to the baseline, reverse, blocked by Scott. Huggins has it, looking outside, swinging it. Blair open in the corner, just off the mark. And it's going to be DuBose with the rebound, heading the other way in a hurry. Pump fake, Isom floater in the lane, just off the mark. Scott hustling for it. Wow, they're going to call it out of bounds off of Gracie Blair. No argument from Blair, so I guess maybe that's right. It looked like Scott kind of leaned over her and tipped it loose. DuBose in the corner. They're trying to go inside. Bad pass by DuBose, thrown away, but it's going to be lost by Blair, who was scrapping for it on the floor. It's a bad interior pass. Trying to go into the post to McKinney, Casey McKinney. So both teams turning it over right there. One way, one back the other way. Again, the 2-3 zone here. McKinney over the top, guarded by Blair, flips it up a little wild, no good. Huggins with a rebound. Again, she's averaging 10 boards a game. She's got one early here. 6:20 to go, 3-0 Lady Trojans on the strength of a Peyton Isom three-point shot. Link drives. She traveled and then double dribbled. She was looking to go to Huggins on the pick and roll. She should have just thrown it to Huggins. It may or may not have been quite open, but had an opportunity on the pick and roll to get her to the basketball. I think indecision and lack of confidence has been an issue for this Lady Bruins squad here early in the season. A lot of girls who haven't played in certain roles. Wow. When you watch the 6-foot Destiny Scott step out on the floor and knock down the three, you know you've got problems facing this North Hardin Lady Trojans squad. She's dynamic in the post, but if she can be, they're going to call a block there. Kind of lost the ball, but there was a lot of contact. They're going to call it on Scott, her first, team's first of the quarter here. They're going to say it was on the floor, that was not a shot attempt. So Lady Bruins with the ball. Huggins takes it there. Back out to Link. Finds Nelson. Nelson for three on the way. Just off the mark. Raphael with the rebound. Going the other way in a hurry. Transition so fast, but the travel by Dubose there. She took an extra step before she put it on the floor. Full court, man-to-man pressure here by the Lady Trojans. Stith, again, very strong, playing the very strong and athletic Nevaeh Raphael, but certainly Stith can handle that level of physicality. She's gotten so much stronger. Blair setting the screen. Stith, deep three, and it's good. Juliana Stith on the board here early, 6-3. Lady Trojans, 5:17 to go. Working around. Dubose is open for three. I was getting ready to say way off the mark, but the ball went in on the backboard. A whistle blown, but inadvertent whistle there. So Dubose gets one off the glass from three. 9-3. Lady Trojans in front. Not surprising if they lead early. Inside, trying to get the ball to Huggins. It's knocked away. I believe that was Peyton Isom knocking that one away. She was collapsing down inside. Huggins outside has it here. Going to go to Link. Link's going to drive. Find Nelson top of the key. Nelson's going to knock it down. So again, Sam Nelson's really started to come into her own in her role. If she can get some confidence and play, she's something else. 9-6. Lady Trojans in front. 4:37 to go here. Scott in the corner is going to find McKinney in the high post. Dubose driving. They're going to call a foul on Huggins, I believe. He called it on 33. There's no 33. We're going to say it was 32 Huggins. Dubose will shoot a pair now. She drove to the basket. A little out of control, but was able to draw the foul. Knocks down the first. She's got 4 points to lead all scorers. Man, all the scoring to this point has been 3-point baskets. 3 for the Lady Trojans, 2 for the Lady Bruins. Dubose from the line here. Knocks down a pair, so good start for Dubose and the Lady Trojans. Now we got 2/3 court pressure. There's going to be some sort of trapping pressure. They go over the top of it to Link, but she's guarded by Scott. No chance for her. They're going to call a foul. It's on Scott. It's her second. It's 20. It's going to be on Isom, her first, team second. So they went for the trap on Link in the corner. Link got rid of it in a hurry, but the foul was called already. Over the top to Link. Into a zone look now, 2-3 zone as Isom is mixing it up here. Oh, great save. Blair's got it in the corner. Man, they had the numbers there, but they did not attack and take advantage. That's the lack of, off the iron, unable to get it to go, but they're going to call a foul. Nevaeh Raphael called for the foul, and Stith will go to the line to shoot a pair. Again, just a lack of confidence. Blair and Nelson had opportunities to maybe drive the ball and get a 3-on-2 look at the rim. Did not take advantage. Stith will knock down her first free throw attempt. Abby Vanderberg will check in. Gracie Blair will check out. Stith's second is good as well, so Stith off to a good start here in the first quarter. 3:57 to go. It's 11-8. Lady Trojans in front by 3 here. 2-3 zone again. Scott, great pass inside. McKinney couldn't get it. Oh, there's the great rebounding from Huggins to take it away from the good post players at North Hardin. But again, a little too nervous, helter-skelter with the action. And Huggins throws it away out of bounds, trying to get it out after the rebound. It'll be Lady Trojan ball. Raphael has it over the top there. No substitutions yet for the Lady Trojans again. Abby Vanderberg in. trying to go to the post to Scott. She's got it inside. They did not call a foul, and there's Huggins with a rebound again. Tied up by McKinney. Jump ball there. It'll be Lady Bruin ball. So Huggins came down with the rebound, but was tied up by Casey McKinney again. McKinney couldn't get the bucket to fall off the good interior pass from Destiny Scott. Vanderberg, Link unable to get it to Vanderberg in the paint. Ice him for three, and it's good. Wow, give her open looks, and she'll make you pay all day long. 2 for 2 from long range for the sniper. Peyton Isom, 14-8. The Lady Trojans on top with 3:15 to go here in the first. This is Hardin County Education Community Television Student Production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. eTown Apartments, a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Lady Bruins with the ball. Stith walking it up. Again, this 2/3 court looks like diamond-type pressure. They're going to get it over the pressure. Link, she needs to take that shot when she gets in there. That's another turnover from Link. She needs to be more aggressive shooting the ball. Turnover back the other way. And inside, Huggins can't get it to go. They're going to call a foul. She made a nice left-hand move. The ball came up way short. It may have been a terrible shot, or, as the referees interpreted, a foul. Number 41, Casey McKinney, her first, team's fourth. So Huggins will go to the line and shoot a pair. First one is good, so Caitlin Huggins is on the board. She averages 8 points and 10 boards a game. Already 3 boards here in the early going. The lefty went to her left hand on that little turn jump hook, knocks down a pair of free throws. Great job for Caitlin Huggins. 14-10 Lady Trojans. Again, I expected this one maybe to be a blowout, but the Lady Bruins playing really well here early, keeping it close to this point in time. And again, the Lady Trojans have not knocked down some interior shots. Their three-point shooting has been phenomenal, but have not knocked down the interior shots. Working against the 2-3. McKinney getting it cross court. Isom off the mark that time. Vanderberg has the rebound. Nelson out with it in a hurry, looking for Link. Link wants a three. On the way, just off the mark. Huggins rebound, can't get it to go. Raphael has it knocked loose, but they'll come up with the ball, and Isom hustling up the floor with it in a hurry. Thrown away, going back to the Lady Bruins. Turnover. Lady Trojans, a turnover battle right now. 4 on the Lady Bruins, 3 on the Lady Trojans. They're going to get it to Stith here. 14-10, 2:12 to go. Link finds Nelson. 3 is good. Sam Nelson, her second three-point basket. 14-13 with 1:53 to go in the first. Lady Bruins hanging in there, knocking down shots in the first quarter. Peyton Isom out front. Raphael for 3 on the way, just off the mark. Fighting for it. Scott just too tall, too strong. Over the top to McKinney. She's backing in. Bucket and the foul. Exciting action here as Casey McKinney gets her first. Caitlin Huggins will pick up her second personal. Wow, that is so rough for this Lady Bruins squad. You've got such a strong interior presence from this North Hardin team, and Huggins, such an important factor in being able to play in the post and been super effective with 4 rebounds here in the first quarter. She's got to now come out of the ball game with her second personal. Such a tough break for that squad. McKinney will knock down the free throw. Such a good-looking shot for a post. Both Casey McKinney and Destiny Scott can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor, so impressive there. Stith driving. She's going to find Vanderberg. Vanderberg, not sure what to do with the ball, is going to throw it away, and there goes Isom in a hurry the other direction. Left hand up and in. She was looking for the foul, but gets the bucket for sure. She's got 8 points here in the first. Stith triple teamed, is going to lose the basketball. Raphael gets it to DeBose up ahead. They're trying to get into their offense before the defense is set, and they do. Destiny Scott with an easy bucket, and it's getting blown open in a hurry here. Stith saves one that almost went out of bounds, and Coach Peterson wants a timeout with 53 seconds to go here in the first. So again, this was a 2-point ball game just about a minute and a half ago. Now it's an 8-point ball game. Again, McKinney inside. And then obviously Destiny Scott inside in transition. Again, turnovers leading to points for the Lady Trojans, as also Peyton Isom got down the floor and got the left-hand layup. So Lady Trojans now jumping out in front by 8. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling is a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown, call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, even general pests, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. So with 53 seconds to go here, Lady Trojans will be in a zone defensive look. Checking in for the Lady Trojans, number 3, Asia Charles. Link, again, it's a 1-2-2 extended trapping pressure. Passing quickly around the outside of the zone. Stith's got it. They need to somehow figure out how to get into the middle and the teeth of the zone. Link's got it. Nelson wanted to shoot it. Gets it into Johnson inside. Chloe Johnson is checked in. Nelson cross court to Link. Ball moving quickly. They find Stith. Oh, I thought she had a look, but she's quickly trapped at the top. Link. Nelson in the corner. Good look. Just off the mark. Blair tried to get it, but it's DuBose coming out with it. Her second rebound. Turnover on the other end by North Hardin, going the other way in a hurry. Knocked loose by Charles, but they're going to call a travel on Allie Link. So turnovers going both directions there. 21-13 with just 3 seconds to go. Lady Trojans are going to be looking to get something off quick here with all the weapons they have. Anybody who touches it can put the ball up and get buckets. Number 1, Jacqueline Brewer, is also checked in for the Lady Trojans here. It's Scott with it. Gets it to Isom, 1 second. Off the mark on the fadeaway 3. So after a period of action, 21-13, Lady Trojans in front. Again, it was 14-12 just a little bit ago. And the Lady Trojans put on a spurt there in the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. And they are well in front. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, Matthew Griffin, Brooklyn Bain, Jackson Houston, who's the crew chief tonight, Nate Larson, Kai Horn, and the director in the truck, Jeremy Miller. Love having Jeremy working in the truck there for us. Jeremy was a long-time student worker that I worked with for years with football and basketball. One of the best we've ever had. Now he is full-time with us. Thanks to Jeremy for all the good work he's putting in, getting us ready to go tonight, keeping things going. So thanks to our whole staff for bringing you this action tonight. I'm Paul Gray on the mic, and the Lady Trojans are going to start possession against this 2-3 zone. Casey McKinney, they're going to call a block. She was double teamed and just pressed right into that double team. They're going to call the foul on Gracie Blair, number 30. Her first, team's first of the quarter. Again, it goes by quarters now, not by halves. You got to have 5 in a quarter to get into the double bonus now. No more 1-and-1 in high school basketball. They say she took an extra step, Peyton Isom, on the corner. She does not like the call. I'm not sure I like the call either, Peyton. I thought you were fine putting the ball on the floor, but stepped back with one foot as she was putting the other foot down, and so no pivot foot equals that call. So 1-2-2 zone pressure here, and the Lady Bruins struggling to get inside 22, 23 feet of the basket. Most of their passing happening well outside the three-point arc. There we go. Blair, Gracie Blair, 8 feet from the basket, did not turn and even look at the basket. Nobody was guarding her. Come on, Gracie. Gracie's a really good basketball player and just not being aggressive. Great pass from Isom. Raphael no good. McKinney, easy rebound and bucket. Casey McKinney starting to really show out here. She's got 5 points early. Second quarter, 23-13, 6:56 to go here. Chloe Johnson on the baseline. They get to Blair. She's trying to turn into the double team. She needed to turn toward the lane that time. Oh, nice crossover from McKinney, but she just crashed into. Oh, they're calling a charge, not a. They're calling a block, not a charge. They're going to call Sam Nelson for the foul. Her first, team second. Looked like McKinney was out of control, just blasted into Nelson, who seemed to have her feet set. Great free throw stroke. Casey McKinney, she's got 6 on the night. Scott checks back in. Number 1, Jacqueline Brewer checking out. So Destiny Scott on the floor. Casey McKinney, man, that's a good-looking free throw stroke that she's got there. 25-13, Lady Trojans handily in front now. Again, this Lady Bruins squad's got to find ways to score the ball. Link for 3, no good. DeBose with another rebound, headed the other way with it. Taken away there. Link out in front now, having an opportunity. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebound and put back from Sam Nelson. She's got 8. Drive in the lane. Wow. Casey McKinney just taking over. She is dominating this second quarter early here. Link out top, driving the lane. Floater off the backboard, too strong. Destiny Scott heading gets it to DeBose, heading the other way. Guarded by Nelson. There's Scott in the post. Right hand off the mark. Johnson's got it. So rebound to Chloe Johnson. Now Juliana Stith heading the other way with it. Double teamed in this 1-2-2 trapping pressure. They're going to call a reach on Nevaeh Raphael. Her second, team's first. Nelson gets it into Blair. She's got to turn and look to score. And there's a travel by Link. They did not call it. Stith working against Asia Charles, who's checked in, number 3. She's a freshman. Nelson to Link. Link for 3 on the way, and it's good. Allie Link, she's going to have to heat up. That's her first 3. 27-18. It's a 9-point ball game. Lady Trojans in front. Again, without Caitlin Huggins on the floor, it's been Casey McKinney up. Stith has the rebound. A little short from Charles there. She was sick and unable to play in their last game. I don't know that she's feeling 100% tonight. Link in and out. Wow, that looked good all the way, but no dice. It's McKinney headed the other way with it. Charles driving on the baseline. Oh, boy, that's a late call, but they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Blair there. So Gracie Blair commits the foul. Her second, team's third of the quarter. And Asia Charles, number 3, the freshman. She's going to check out. Nevaeh Raphael checking back in. Before the Lady Bruins could, before the Lady Trojans could get the ball in bounds, Coach Isom was going to call a timeout. And so with 4:36 to go here in the second, it's 27-18. Lady Trojans with the basketball. And again, it really has made a difference. You can see Caitlin Huggins not on the floor with the 2 fouls. You can really see how McKinney and Scott have really started to assert themselves. And again, you just don't have the size beyond Huggins. They've got to get a little more physical in the middle when she's not on the floor. A lot of that's falling on Gracie Blair, the sophomore, who played quite a bit last year but did not have that kind of responsibility with Katie Gray and obviously Kanaya Jones, who could handle a lot of that pressure inside. And so she's having to pick up some slack she didn't have to last year. It's just going to take an adjustment period for her to be able to get comfortable with what's going on. But when she catches the ball at the high post, Gracie's got to turn and look to score the basketball. If she can diagonal pass, some of those diagonal passes are beautiful and giving the Lady Bruins looks at three-point shots. But in the paint, love to see Gracie Blair try to score the basketball. Looks like Abby Vandenberg has checked in. Blair has checked out. She's got 2 fouls now as well. So now really thin in the interior. Chloe Johnson, the freshman, having to play the middle of the 2-3 zone just at this point in her career. Maybe a little physically outmatched size-wise here. Isom deep 3 on the way off the mark. Nelson has the rebound, gets it to Stith. Nice crossover in the lane, up, oh, rattles in and out. McKinney's got the rebound, going the other way quickly as Isom. Again, McKinney charging down the lane. That's got to be a charge call, and they do call the charge. So McKinney ran over Stith, kind of what she did to Nelson earlier. That takes a little bit of courage to stand there and take that charge. 27-18. I think Juliana Stith's wondering if anybody got the number of that truck that just ran her over. Casey McKinney is a strong. There's how you do it. Now, shot blocked by Abby Vandenberg's shot is blocked by Destiny Scott. But Vandenberg caught the ball in the lane, turned and looked to score. It's exactly what your post has to do in that situation there. So good block shot for Destiny Scott. But exactly what you want your post to do, not be timid, but be tough inside. Fall away jumper from Stith, unable to get it to go. Raphael comes down with the rebound. Going the other way again, a couple of blank series here. Knocked away, great steal, turnover. Sam Nelson tips it. Abby Vandenberg comes up with it. So again, this has been 3 trips in a row that the Lady Bruins have had a chance to cut into that lead. They're going to call a travel on Vandenberg. So again, she's trying to be really aggressive. Coach Peterson, before that series, told her when she catches in the lane to turn and shoot, not turn and drive. Well, she caught it and she turned and drove right into the 6-foot Destiny Scott. No chance in there. She does need to turn and shoot, but she can get a nice 6-footer off with no uncontested. Working the ball around the zone quickly. Great ball movement from the Lady Trojans. DeBose to McKinney. Diagonal to Isom just off the mark. And there's Chloe Johnson. Good job inside by Johnson and Vandenberg right now, as it's been a while since this Lady Trojan squad has scored the ball as well. 3 on the way for Stith, and it's good! There it is, Juliana Stith. That's why she's one of the best in this area. She's got 8 right now in the first half, and there's Johnson trying to guard Casey McKinney. And again, it's just a physical mismatch. Size, strength, agility, going the other way. Chloe Johnson, a young, good player for this Lady Bruins squad, and playing well inside right here. You just saw her look over to her dad, Greg, who's an assistant coach, and says, "What do I do? How do you handle someone that's that strong and physical inside?" And, as I'm learning, is fantastic at the free throw line. McKinney knocks down a pair again, so she's 5 for 5 from the line. She's got 11 points here in the first half, so fantastic. It's an 8-point game again here. 29-21, Lady Trojans in front, 2:37 to go. Lady Bruins doing just enough of a job shooting the ball and really being scrappy on the defensive end to keep this thing within reach at this point. Right now, unsure of what to do with the ball here as Link, oh boy, ill-advised pass, but Johnson comes up with it. Link has it, could have shot a three, did not. And it's going to stay with the Lady Bruins there. So a lot of unsure faces, not sure where to go with the ball, not sure how to attack the zone. Now they go back to a man look, do the Lady Trojans. I think this plays into the hands of the Lady Bruins as DeBose falls. Stith gets into the lane, and she is deadly in there. Fall away one off of 1 foot, 29-23. A little Dirk Nowitzki fade away 1 foot jump shot. Beautiful look from Juliana Stith. Good diagonal pass from Scott. DeBose will shoot the three. She didn't have her feet set. Vanderberg's got it. We'll get it to Stith. So again, good rebounding inside Vanderberg and Chloe Johnson. Those two not seeing a lot of action, but pressed into action tonight. Now there's the speed, agility, strength of Juliana Stith, whereas others have gone into the lane. Brewers call for the foul, while others have gone in the lane and not been able to get a shot off. Stith used her strength and her body to get contact and get to the free throw line. So again, exactly what you want your girls to do is attack the body of the bigs. If you can't go over them, you got to go into them. Attack the body, maybe get to the line. And Stith will knock down a pair. She's 4 for 4 from the line. She's got 12 points on the first half. Again, a great start for Juliana Stith. As soon as you go to a man defense, Stith is going to take advantage of that. Strong, able to drive the ball, can shoot from tons of different angles, fading away off 1 foot, off 2 feet, floater, teardrop. She's got them all. Oh, nice hands, Allie Link knocking it away. Sam Nelson going to the basket. It's knocked away, block shot. Again, Asia Charles, nice job. The turnover battle has kind of turned. It's now 8-8 in turnovers for both teams as the Lady Bruins have thrown some really ill-advised passes that they've gotten away with. Oh, nice pass inside to Stith, knocked away by Scott. It's going to stay here with the Lady Bruins, so Scott recovered well after Stith caught the ball within a foot of the basket there on the inbounds look. Vanderberg now has it in the corner, working against Scott. She's going to put it on the floor, trying to get the ball to Stith, throws it high. Stith has it. Knocked away by Isom that time. She had it stolen last possession. Great bounce pass and blocked by Nelson on Nevaeh Raphael. So, again, we've had a couple of turnovers, a couple of block shots. It's 29-25. Lady Bruins only down 4 with a minute to go here in the second period. This possession right here, super important for the Lady Bruins to get a stop if they want to stay in this thing. Isom with Sam Nelson on her, knocks it loose. Knocks it loose again. 55 seconds. Isom's going to fire from deep three and get it. Her third three of this half. She's got 11 points. 32-25. That's exactly what I was talking about. Lady Bruins had cut it to 4. Oh, Stith got to the rim. Missed the layup, but got fouled. Foul on Jacqueline Brewer, her second, team's 4th. Both teams now will shoot 2 on any foul. Stith has 2, bounces around and out, so misses her first free throw. She's 4 or 5 from the line tonight. She's had a really good season so far from the line. Been very consistent. That one bounces around and rattles in that time. So again, 32-26, a 6-point ball game with 30 seconds remaining here. Asia Charles will bring it up against the extended 2-3, knocked away, ill-advised pass. Stith's got it. She's going to pull back, shoot a deep 2. It's off the mark. Vanderberg giving chase, but a great play by Isom to box her out and let the ball go out of bounds off Stith. A little bit of a strange shot for Stith, a little off balance. 18-footer. If you're back a foot, you're shooting a 3. I'd expect her to either attack the rim or step back and shoot the 3-point shot. A little motion offense. Destiny Scott, again, knocked away as Charles not taking care of the ball well at all there on the last couple of possessions. Vanderberg now double teamed. They're about to knock that one loose, and it's a jump ball situation. That will go to the Lady Trojans. So turnover right back the other way is, again, There was a trap on the sideline there, and I think it was Vanderberg was not sure what to do with the basketball. So the clock will run out here at the end of the half. A good first half. Lady Bruins really in this ball game, had an opportunity to cut into it even more. Great shot from Peyton Isom, extends the lead. It was a 29-25 ball game. Right now, 32-26. Her three-pointer was able to stretch out that advantage. And so after the first half of play, Lady Trojans 32, Lady Bruins 26. We'll be back in about 8 minutes with first half stats and then second half action.
Hi, I'm John White with HCEC-TV, and we'd like to take out a few minutes of your time to talk to some of our sports sponsors who are so gracious with their support of the local sports programming that we do. We have several great sponsors, and one of which is Waddell's, who we have today here, Colby Gibson with Waddell's. Thank you for joining us today, Colby.
Thanks for having us.
So what can you tell us about the company? What all in a thumbnail does Waddell's take care of?
So we're in the metal recycling business. Anything scrap metal related, we take. We just like to try to do everything we can to help keep it out of the landfills and do our part in recycling.
Great. And we were talking before we started recording that just going gangbusters right now. Is that right?
Yeah, we have been very busy growing leaps and bounds, it seems like, here lately. So
That's a good thing.
Yep.
So about how many employees do you have right now?
We run roughly between 15 to 20, just depending on who we've got at the time and stuff. So right through that range.
Okay. And you said there's a wide variety of things that you recycle.
Yes.
What can you give me more specifics about what all that would be?
So in the non-ferrous stuff, you'll take your copper, your brass, your aluminum. Cans is the big item a lot of people think of when they think of recycling. And then out back, of course, we take everything from appliances to cars to semis, semi-trailers, heavy equipment, whether it be dozers or excavators. We take anything, whatever size it is. It doesn't matter to us. So.
Very good. So I assume that you probably get a lot of junked cars then.
Yeah, we go through a lot of cars. Yep, a lot of cars, a lot of semis, and quite a bit of construction equipment, older stuff that people are getting rid of. So.
Really?
Yep.
See, I would have never thought about recycling or turning in semis. It's like semis and like big construction equipment, cranes and dozers and stuff like that.
Yep, we're one of the few people in the area that can unload some of that heavier stuff. Actually, us without having to hire somebody, we can unload high lifts, dozers, stuff that weighs 50, 60,000 pounds.
Wow.
So
that's incredible.
Yep.
Okay. So you mentioned something about the area. Where all do you cover? What's your coverage area?
It just depends on what the scrap is, I guess. We go southern Indiana and then all the way down to the southern part of Kentucky. We've been in Tennessee before. We don't go down there very often, but it just depends on the circumstances, what it is, how our pricing compares to if somebody's 3 hours from us. By the time you figure freight in, sometimes it's not comparable, but sometimes it still is. So we go a little bit everywhere.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about where you're located at.
Okay, we're at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. It's up by Wayne's Tire. You pass there, but we're up there towards the end of that road. We've got 40 acres up there. So.
Okay. One thing we wanted to talk a little bit about was your roll-off containers. Now, this is a big issue or a big part of your business. Tell me about that.
So we've got a ton of roll-off containers. We stay super busy on that. We've got well over 100 boxes now. So say if somebody's doing a farm cleanup or something where they've got a bunch of loose scrap and they don't want to haul it on a trailer, we can set them a roll-off box and they can fill it full. We pick it up and we charge them just a small haul fee to bring it back in, and they still get paid for it and make money. And then we also do industrial type stuff too, whether it be a manufacturing plant or a commercial tear out or demolition job. We set them for those as well. So.
Great. So I'm glad that that's really going well for you guys right now. Another part of a booming business.
Busy.
Why is your commitment to the community and doing things such as sponsoring HCEC Sports so important to Waddell's?
We've always liked giving back to the community. We live here. We're locally owned and operated. That speaks a lot for us. So our dollars stay here, so we like to put them back in the community. And of course, we've all got kids that are in the community, and so we just like to try to do what we can to give back.
Well, we certainly appreciate you doing your part here for sponsoring HCEC Sports. Why is recycling so important? Why is that such a big deal right now?
As much, and especially around here, as much as this town is growing in landfill space, if very much of that goes in the landfill, that's just a lot of space taken up that's not going to compose down, and it's just going to take up a lot of space that we need for trash in the landfill when it can be recycled and turned back into new metal and be reused for other things. So,
and of course, this community is not just booming now, but it will be even more in the near future with all these new companies coming in and new employees. So even more important now to do recycling.
Yep, it saves a lot of energy on recycling stuff. I mean, there's, everything's different as far as the aluminum to the steel and all that, but it's a big difference on the energy it takes. When you make it new, it's a lot more energy. When you recycle it, you save a whole lot of energy doing it as well, not just the landfill space. So.
Perfect. Well, we're glad that you're there to provide that service.
Yes.
How can we contact you if we need your service?
You can call us at 270-982-7206. We've also got a Facebook page. We try to post some stuff on every once in a while, but calling us is probably the easiest way to get a hold of us if you have any questions.
Fantastic. Well, Colby, thank you again for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having us.
And now let's return everyone to great HCEC-TV sports action.
For second half action, the halftime score, Lady Trojans 32, Lady Bruins 26. Again, this Lady Trojan squad, one of the favorites for the Region 5 championship, not just district, but they're a certain contender for that region title. And so great first half for the Lady Bruins. Now that was the case against Elizabethtown last week, where the Lady Bruins scored 32 points in the first half, but could only manage 16 in the second half. So with 26 points here again, they're going to need to have an equally good second half to stay in this thing. We'll look and see what Coach Isom's adjustments are defensively and see what Coach Peterson has in store with this Lady Bruins squad. Again, the turnover battle is one big factor here, where the Lady Trojans have turned it over 11 times to Central Hardin's 9. And so that's helped the Lady Bruins stay in this ballgame. They also have a slight rebounding edge, and so they're getting the possession advantage here in this first half. Just a few stats. Peyton Isom for North Hardin, 11 points. Destiny Scott, 5. Alana DuBose, 5. And Casey McKinney, 11. For the Lady Bruins, Juliana Stith with 13. Adelaide Link, 3. Caitlin Huggins, 2. Sam Nelson, 8. We'll see if Caitlin Huggins being back on the floor inside can help this Lady Bruins squad guard Casey McKinney and Destiny Scott in the paint. Great job done by Chloe Johnson and Abby Vanderberg there in that second quarter. A little bit tough early for them, but really did a great job late there. Man-to-man defense from Coach Isom. Again, I think that the Lady Bruins are a little better against that man look than they are against some of these zone looks. Blair gets it to Link off the screen. She's open. Defense collapses. Stith, 3 on the way off the mark, and Raphael's got the rebound. She's pushing up the floor in a hurry. In the corner, DuBose, 3 on the way. That's off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by Stith. Again, 32-26 right here. Again, Stith working on Raphael. Hand off to Link. If Link can get it back to Stith, I like the matchup with DuBose. She may have a better chance of driving the ball against DuBose. They're going to clear the lane out, but they're going to get it to Link. Guarded by Raphael. Cut in the paint by Nelson. Huggins out top with it, working against McKinney. She's looking, she'll get it to Link. Link's going to get past inside to Huggins. Blocked by McKinney. She gets it back. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball there. And the ball will go to the Lady Trojans. So good play by McKinney. Huggins was able to get the ball back and put it in the basket, but they called a held ball on that blocked shot by McKinney. So it's going to go back the other direction. Lady Trojans up 6, 6:47 to go here in the third quarter. 2-3 zone for the Lady Bruins. That has been their bread and butter all year. McKinney can't get it to go. Rebound by Stith inside. Wow. In amongst the tall trees. Gets it to Nelson. Quick layup. Sam Nelson, quick reaction. It's a 4-point ball game here. Lady Trojans a little stagnant, but there's Isom to try to get it going. Can't get it going. Raphael, oh, great look inside to McKinney for the bucket. Wow. They got the miss. Coach Peterson thought they had a stop there, and Link couldn't get the rebound from Raphael, who immediately found McKinney under the basket. Link's got it guarded by DuBose. Gets it to Huggins out top. She goes to Stith on the right wing. Thought about throwing it on the cut to Link. They're going to call a foul as Stith drove in the lane. They're going to call it on Nevaeh Raphael. Raphael's third, team's first of the quarter. Again, it resets. We have not gotten into that bonus or double bonus situation, free throw shooting situation in any of the quarters so far. Inbound situation here for the Lady Bruins. They get it to Blair, guarded by Destiny Scott. In the post to Huggins. She's going to drive, go to the left, hand off the glass, just off the mark. Fighting in there with it with McKinney. They're going to call jump ball there. That'll be with the Lady Bruins. Number 5 checking in for the Lady Trojans. Oh, wow, cut. Huggins in the lane again, off the glass, just off the mark. Stith has the rebound, blocked by McKinney. They're going to say she reached into that. And Stith will go to the line to shoot a pair. McKinney's second foul, team's second foul. Oh, they've got McKinney for 3. I must have missed one. That's big against the Lady Trojans. Knocked down. Stith will knock down the free throw. So she got the rebound, put it back up. Stith has 3 rebounds here in the third quarter in just over 3 minutes of action, and McKinney will have to check out now. Coach Isom really getting after her about boxing out. She shouldn't have been in that situation if she finds someone to box out. Stith now, she's got 15 points. DuBose driving, losing control of the ball, gets it back after Link touched it. She was able to get her dribble back. Isom now working against the zone. It was Nelson out on her. Now Link on DuBose. DuBose with the left hand. They're going to call a foul, maybe on Link. Allie Link called for the foul. Her first, team's first of the quarter. 34-30, Lady Trojans in front. DuBose at the line trying to extend that lead. 4 is the closest this Lady Bruins squad has been able to get in quite some time. So now 5 again. Good free throw shooting from Alana DuBose. She's got 6 points on the ball game. 1 more free throw to come. Knocks the other one down. So DuBose actually 4 for 4 from the line tonight. Again, the Lady Trojans doing a good job. Stith has the basketball. 36-30, 5.5 to go in this third period. Isom guarding Stith. Huggins with the left hand finds Link for 3 from the side. Oh, she could have followed that, but ran down the court. Knew it was short. Number 1, Jacqueline Brewer had it, but lost it. Turnover going the other way. Stith has it here. Has Link outside. Link is going to fire for 3. Oh, in and out. So close. Good box out from Scott that time. She'll have the rebound there. DuBose has it. Isom. Cross court. Blair guarding. Double team. They're going to call a foul on Nelson. Nelson's second, team second. The Lady Trojans will take it out on the baseline there. DuBose in the corner, driving in the lane with the left hand. She is the left. Oh, Isom wide open for 3, and it's good. Left her all alone, and she made him pay again. She's got 14 on the game, 4 of them from 3-point range. The other 2 on a left-handed layup. Huggins, great screen. Link from the top of the key, just inside the 3-point line. Knocks down the 2. She's got 5 points on the game. Quickly the other way. Scott can't get it to go. Huggins now with the rebound. Her fifth. She sat out the entire second quarter with those 2 fouls. Link Finds Nelson for three on the way, just off the mark. And again, the Lady Bruins a little bit cold at just the wrong time here. Stith gets the rebound, 39-32, down 7. They need to knock down a few of those shots. Link drives. She's at the free throw line, gives it up to Blair, looking inside. Huggins not able to get the ball. Nelson open for three from the corner. Man, rattling in and out. Blair will come up with the rebound. Now it's back to Stith. They're going to go inside to Huggins. She loves to go to the left hand. She's left-handed. Oh, just over the basket, off the mark. And again, it's Brewer now with the rebound. Dubose to Isom from the baseline. In and out. Brewer's got the rebound again. Knocked away. Turnover, and Stith has got it in the open floor. Knocked away by Brewer. Good play by Brewer. And again, unable to handle the sharp pass from Dubose is Scott. And it's out of bounds back to the Lady Bruins. Wow, what a frantic sequence that was there. Deep three from Stith, and it's good, Juliana Stith. Eyed that one up all the way. I thought she wanted it, 30, and there's Isom to match her from about 25 feet. Wow, the two that we talked about pregame, dueling it out here. We said that it's a good team matchup, but this matchup between Isom and Stith, two of the very best in the area, reach in by Isom. They did not call a foul on that. That probably was a foul. Could have been called, but again, just putting a lot of defensive pressure on the ball there. Stith's got it again, back out front. Man-to-man defense, so she's got Isom one-on-one here. She's looking to spread the floor. There's Nelson with it against Dubose. Nice cut from Link, blocked by Isom. Great block in the lane. 2:03 to go here in the third quarter. 42-35. Isom stretched the lead back out to 7. They had cut it. The Lady Bruins had cut it to 4 again, and Isom immediately knocked that down. In the post, 3 on the way from Link. Can't get it to go. They're going to call a foul. 3 free throws coming. Link first one off the mark. So number 5, Eliza Brown, was the person who committed the personal foul. And Link around and out again. A lot of her shots have been doing that tonight. She's just centimeters off for making a bunch of shots. They're all kind of rolling around and out. So 3 free throws. And Link, a good free throw shooter, just only able to get 1 of 3 there. So 42-36, a 6-point game, exactly what it was. It was 32-26 to start this half. Now 42-36. That is so pretty, Peyton Isom driving, going to the left hand there. Blair inside, great pass from Stith, and Blair finishes her first bucket of the ball game. 44-38. Lady Bruins, Coach Peterson imploring his girls, defend, defend, defend. Scott from the elbow, that's where she's dangerous. Get her the ball in the paint, folks. So good, such a great touch and feel for the 5 to 10 foot shot. Had about 12 feet on that one and knocked that down. Stith again from 3, just off the mark that time. Dubose has the rebound. She's got 5 boards. Mid-range, Alana Dubose. And she's got 9 points to go with 5 rebounds. Great game so far from the sophomore Alana Dubose. And so what was a 4-point lead just about a minute ago is now a 10-point lead as the Lady Trojans put on another one of those bursts. This is exactly what happened in the first half, is the Lady Bruins were right in there with it, and the Lady Trojans make a big run of about 6 points in 1 minute and turns it all around. So the Lady Bruins were right in this ball game, and now again a little bit of breathing room for this Lady Trojan squad. I'm sure Coach Isom is not feeling comfortable, confident until he can put this one away. And Lady Bruins and Coach Peterson doing a great job hanging in there. This is an HCEC-TV student production, Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. We'd also like to thank NHHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. 1:04 here to go in the third quarter. A long way to go here. Isom is out for the last minute of the third. Coach Isom will give her a short rest. Lady Bruins here are going to have to get the ball inbounds against pressure, full court, man-to-man pressure. Stith has it working against Charles. Charles is the transfer from Fort Knox. She's just a freshman, folks. What a great young team this Trojan squad has. Wow, what a great move inside. Juliana Stith. She's got 23 points on the ball game. Had 24 in the game against E-Town. She is feasting, especially on man-to-man looks. Sam Nelson with their hands on the on Alana DeBose. They're going to call her for the foul. Can't afford to take her out. She's got 3 fouls. Too important to this squad. And Peyton Isom will check back in because they're on offense. Want to get her shooting on the floor. Gabby Callahan will check in. The freshman will check in for junior Sam Nelson. Coach Peterson doesn't want her to pick up a cheap one here in the last 32 seconds of this third period. I'm sure Sam Nelson will be back in the ball game for the bulk of the fourth quarter. DeBose will take it into backcourt, walk it up. Isom will come and get it from her. Callahan extending the 2-3 to guard her all the way out. Callahan, a very small but a very athletic guard, the freshman. Callahan will get the steal. Nice defense on the interior by Huggins. Double teamed out front is Stith. She's trying to handle the ball there. Link's got it now. Wow, give her a little break. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3. Stith looks up. Blair for 3 on the way, off the mark. 48-40 is the score after 3 quarters here. Really good ball game. And again, if 1 or 2 of these buckets falls for the Lady Bruins, they're right in this thing. And right now, just a little bit out of it. I'm looking over at the bench, and Juliana Stith having to expend so much energy handling the basketball on every trip. She's got 23 points through 3 quarters. And, boy, she is dueling as hard as she can. On the other side, Peyton Isom was 16, so the 2 stars for these squads really having a great ball game and a great fight against one another. Obviously, right now, just a little more help on that Trojan side for their star in Peyton Isom. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is Division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTown Apartments by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. eTown Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. The Lady Trojans will start the fourth quarter with possession. Up 8. Peyton Isom will have it again. The Lady Bruins going to play that 2-3 zone. They've done a good job of applying pressure and making things difficult in the paint for this Lady Trojan squad. McKinney back on the floor. I think that's really going to help the Lady Trojans, having Casey McKinney back out there. Asia Charles is in the game. Alana DuBose, Peyton Isom, Nevaeh Raphael. 4-guard look with McKinney knocked away. Nice pass ahead to Nelson. Oh, too strong. Good pass by Link after she got the steal. Off the mark. Stith has the rebound, pushing the other direction. Stith's going to go left hand. No, right hand. Can't get it to go. And it's out of bounds off Raphael. Back to the Lady Bruins. Kind of wonder if Juliana Stith is going to run out of gas here in the fourth quarter. So much energy she's expended. Destiny Scott checking back in. Asia Charles going to check out. Oh, goodness gracious, they can't get it to Huggins. She's being guarded by Peyton Isom. They've got a big size advantage there. They had to switch on a screen, and now McKinney back on Huggins. So they couldn't get the ball to the post because being right under the backboard made it difficult. They're going in there again, and she finds Blair from the free throw line. Blair will fire. I love the aggressiveness there of Blair. That's what she's got to do. But it's McKinney with the rebound going the other way. Again, her being on the floor. Oh, what great hands by Scott. Oh, what a great pass. McKinney driving bucket. One-handed catch by Scott. Finds the cutting McKinney just seconds later. Nelson open on the wing. Didn't fire. Blair's open in the corner. Man, I'd love to see him just throw her the ball and have her shoot it. They're going to reset, though. Again, getting out of the man-to-man look, going to that 1-2-2 zone pressure look. Knocked away. Casey McKinney, good defense on Huggins as they try to throw it into the post to the big post player, Caitlin Huggins. Caitlin only 2 points and 5 boards tonight, but again, she had to sit the entire second quarter, had 4 rebounds in the first quarter, and was a big presence. Foul trouble there, though. Link. Oh, makes a great pass. Huggins unable to finish. Good defense by McKinney, and Raphael has the rebound. Link was double teamed in the corner, made a great pass to Huggins at the post, and Huggins unable to finish at the basket. A little inexperienced Huggins, a sophomore last year post Katie Gray, seeing all the action, and Huggins really just getting herself comfortable. But great hands from Link. Link ahead to Nelson. She loses control of the ball and unable to get it to go. They're going to call a foul. That's the third on Huggins as she ran into DeBose as they're both going for the basketball. That'll be her third. But we're here in the fourth quarter. No reason to sit her at this point. 50-40. Lady Trojans in front. And again, this Lady Bruin offense getting a little stagnant here as well, as they've done in the second half of a lot of their ball games. Again, the zone has been a problem for this Lady Bruin squad. Trying to go into the post, the entry pass has been a real problem for high school teams around the area. I've been watching for 4 or 5 years as an announcer, and longer than that as a father of 2 girls who played. The ability to throw the ball into a post player is something that almost no one possesses. It's unbelievable. If you have a good, strong post player, you almost can't get them the ball. There's an attempt there, and again, not able to get it to Caitlin Huggins, stolen away by Destiny Scott. The one person who I know can throw it into the post is Peyton Isom. She's a great interior passer. DeBose mid-range again. Wow. She's shooting the ball well from that mid-range. She's got 6 in the second half, 11 overall. Stiff. Nelson gets it. 3 on the way, just off. Follow your shot, Sam. She gets it back. Stiff for 3. That's just short. Both of those shots coming up just short. It could be some tired legs not getting the ball to the rim there. DuBose firing for 3. That's just off the mark. She's been so good in the mid-range, but not from three-point range. McKinney rebound and bucket. She's now got 15, just 4 in the second half. Full timeout for Coach Peterson. It's 54-40. It's a 14-point ball game, and again, the Lady Bruins were down 10 just about a minute ago, and again, another mini run for this Lady Trojans squad has kind of put this thing, as far as I'm concerned, 14 points with 4.5 to go is probably over. The Lady Bruins, if they could have cut into that and cut it to 8 or 6, then you got to feel pretty good about their chances there. Again, Lady Bruins with 40 points right now, they have not gone over 50 points but one time all season. That was their win, 61-52 over Nelson County, again scoring 61 points. Their next best total was against E-Town at 48 points, so they've scored under 50. So the scoring has been the problem, and the ability to do so consistently over the course of a ball game. They've struggled especially against zone looks because they've been unable to get into the lane effectively and get the ball back out for shots for the shot makers. So down 14, 4.5 to go. We'll see what Coach Peterson has and see if the players a little concerned for the legs of the Lady Bruins. You watch Nelson and Stith hit front rim. It looked like both of them dead on line, good form, good, had their feet set, but the ball came up short. That is often the sign of tired legs, and something you'll see, maybe shots coming up short regularly now, if that is in fact what's happening. Nelson may have had a look there. There's Link. She's trying to find Chloe Johnson, but Allie Link turns it over. Chloe Johnson on the floor. Gracie Blair out for the Lady Bruins. Number 14, the freshman, in. Stith almost had the steal. Now it's DuBose with the left hand. Raphael open from the baseline. Oh, rattles in and out. Johnson's got the rebound, gets it to Stith. So Chloe Johnson with 3 rebounds on the ball game tonight. Stith driving, finds Johnson, blocked by Scott. It's 4 or 5 blocks for Destiny Scott here. Her length and athleticism is tough. And there's Peyton Isom again, knocking down a deep 3. She's got 22 on the ball game, 6 3-point baskets. Blair has got some blood. That's why she's out of the game. Knocked away. Nevaeh Raphael lost her shoe. Link is going to fire from 3. Huggins has the rebound. Put back, bounces in. So good job by Caitlin Huggins, again crashing on the boards. That's her 4th point. She's got 6 boards to go with that. 57-42. Lady Trojans on the strength of that Peyton Isom 3. Again, she's knocked down 6 threes in this ball game. Nelson knocks it away, but DuBose tracks it down. Raphael back to Peyton Isom out top. The Lady Bruins have gone to a man defense, a little desperation. They've got to get out on the floor. Boy, that was a travel, but no call. Huggins gets the loose ball, or the rebound, I guess you'd say. Ahead, Stith wants the 3. A little short again off that iron. Stith open for 3 again, and that one's good. Juliana Stith knocks down another 3. She's got 5 threes. She's got 26 on the game. They threw it into Casey McKinney off her hand and off her knee and out of bounds. A little too anxious maybe to get the ball. She had the freshman Chloe Johnson on her back. And had a good post position. Timeout called. Coach Isom, it's a 12-point game. Again, Lady Bruins were down 14 a couple minutes ago. They're scrappy. They're hanging in there. They're playing pretty good basketball. Just not able to cut into that lead enough. They've got Gracie Blair's arm wrapped up in pre-wrap. Obviously, there was a scratch with some blood, and that's why she had to check out a minute ago. But 57-45 is the lead with 2:07 to go. Looks like the Lady Trojans will pick up their first district victory, and the Lady Bruins will fall to 0-2 in district action. Again, very competitive ball games in both cases, just unable to get over the hump. A lot of their games have ended in a 9 to 12-point loss, where they've been very competitive in many of these losses and then just unable to stick with opponents over the course of 32 minutes of action. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew. That includes Matthew Griffin, Brooklyn Bain, Crew Chief Jackson Houston, Nate Larson, Kai Horn, and Jeremy Miller. And I'm Paul Gray announcing. Hope everybody's enjoying the action tonight. It's been a fun game to call, fun game to watch, with a couple of really good ball players on the floor tonight and a very talented North Hardin squad. Link looking to get the ball. It's turned over again. Raphael catches on the other end, and she's able to get it to go in transition. Her first bucket, she's been averaging 10 a game, but her first bucket of the game. 59-45 with 1:44 to go. Nelson gets it back to Stith. Raphael all over Stith, but Stith in the one-on-one, I haven't seen anybody that she can't take to the rim or be effective. Nelson for 3 from the corner, did not set at all. She had time and just rushed it. Link pump fake, mid-ranger off the glass. Beautiful shot, Allie Link. timeout called. Down 12. Coach Peterson's going to keep coaching them up. 1:19 to go here. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling is a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is locally owned family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. Lady Trojans have the ball. Full court man pressure. And DuBose has it back to Scott. So nice to have girls that are tall that can handle the ball. Unfortunately, Casey McKinney unable to handle the pass from Scott, but it goes out of bounds off the knee of Juliana Stith. It was going to be a turnover back to the Lady Bruins. Stith kicking herself, but that would have been a hard one to handle as it was kind of kneed to her general area. I am noticing McKinney, great hands at the free throw line, but not catching the ball great here in the second half. Great catch there on the inbound pass, though, over the top. Isom down the lane. They're going to call a foul as she's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Call is on Juliana Stith. Her first foul. Team's second here. Not many fouls here in the fourth quarter. It's been a clean fourth quarter. It's been fast-paced, cleanly played. Isom will knock down the first. Chloe Johnson will check in. Gracie Blair will check out. Isom off the mark on the second. Johnson with the rebound. Chloe Johnson with 4 boards on the ball game. She has seen limited action in her career, but really starting to step up here. Johnson's got a look, finds Nelson though. She may have had a toe on the line. It's just off the mark. Johnson another rebound. Gets it back to Nelson. It's going to be out of bounds off Nelson. Just couldn't quite handle the pass off her fingertips. 51 seconds to go. 60-47. Lady Trojans in front. DuBose takes the pass. She's going to find in the break. Oh, Raphael. Raphael gets it back. Can't get it to go again. There's Juliana Stith with the rebound. She's got 7 rebounds on the ball game. She has been everywhere. Link just unable to get it to go. Fighting for the rebound. Stith's got another board. They may call a foul on number 41, Casey McKinney, reaching in. That ball will be out of bounds to the Lady Bruins. Another rebound for Stith. Huggins to Nelson. Raphael runs into her, about knocked it away, but just couldn't stop her momentum. Again, it's only the second team foul, her fourth. So 27 seconds to go. That shouldn't be an issue. And there's Stith with the ball. Again, working the man-to-man against Isom, driving in the lane, pulling up just short. Gets her own rebound, puts it back in. Wow. Again, so strong. She's got 9 boards. She has been, sorry, the English teacher is going to come out. She's been ubiquitous. She's been everywhere. Offensively, defensively, creating turnovers, handling the basketball, and Isom now dribbling out the clock with 2 seconds to go. Great win for Coach Isom and the North Hardin Lady Trojans. 60-49 is the final. Great hustle, great respect shown. Peyton Isom here. A lot of girls over here know Peyton very well. Peyton was an 8th grader in this program and played with some of these girls at East Hardin. And they know Coach Isom as he coached at East Hardin, and some of these girls played for him. So kind of friendly in the handshake line and goofing around. I see Sam Nelson and Peyton having some fun with each other there. Good to see the good sportsmanship and the friendship between these two groups. And I'm sure Coach Peterson loved to see it from the other side in the win column. But a pretty good performance from this Lady Bruins squad, a very young Lady Bruins squad. Interestingly enough, a very young Lady Trojan squad with Peyton Isom being the lone senior that's contributing. A couple of other seniors that didn't see action tonight, but certainly sophomore Destiny Scott, sophomore Alana DuBose, sophomore Casey McKinney, freshman Asia Charles, freshman Jacqueline Brewer. All those girls giving great minutes to this squad tonight. I had Juliana Stith with 27. He's got her with 25 on the ball game from the PA. Again, I have her with 27. The desk has her with 25. Not sure where that's going to land for her, but a great night for Juliana Stith. Again, the duel was joined by Peyton Isom, who scored 23 points on the ball game. So 23 and 25 or 27. So great performance from the two stars of these teams. Certainly Casey McKinney tonight, we got to see her for the first time, and she is a phenomenal athlete, player with great touch, great feel around the rim, very strong rebounding the basketball. She had 15 points and 5 rebounds. Alana DuBose tonight, the sophomore, looking like a legitimate scoring threat as well as ball handling, rebounding. She had 5 rebounds to go with her 11 points. So a good night for the Lady Trojans. Good night again for some of the Lady Bruins there. A little tough with some foul trouble in some spots. Sam Nelson had a good night with 10 points. And so the final here, 60-49, Lady Trojans. Again, thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Jeremy Miller in the truck, all of our students working tonight to bring you the action. I'm Paul Gray. Good night, everybody.